a particular match you want to do? Regular, hardcore?
It don't matter to me. We can do...
Just go into straight team deathmatch.
It's fine. We can do that. We can do hardcore. We can do whatever we want to do.
Oh, we'll rotate back and forth. Hardcore. There's nothing wrong with hardcore every now and then.
Nope, I'm using the bar. Have we gone live yet?
Yes, we are, as far as I'm aware of, live.
We're live. We are live. I just checked it.
Potential games.
They're gonna be like, there is no Justin. It's like, yeah, there is no Justin because Justin's dying.
He's here in spirit. Oh. I think we had more concurrent viewers when we were waiting to stream.
Yeah,
okay.
So last night was the League of Legends World Championship.
Who went?
And it was 2 Korean teams. But it was probably the best 5-game series I've ever watched. It was really good. It was all 5 games were exciting. They were back and forth. They, not like a stomp or clear winner in any of them. It was fun matches to watch. And the storylines involved are pretty good too.
Did they get it like neck and neck to where it was like they won 2 games, the other team won 2 games?
Yep, and went to a 5th game.
Oh wow!
Each team went back and forth with wins until the 5th game. The 5th game was finished up with one of the teams winning 2 games in a row.
I'm using this bar, I think that's what I'm using. And it's not bad, but at the same time, I suck. So I don't think it's the gun's fault. I think it's me.
It's not the gun, it's the operator.
Yeah. Like, I need a much larger reticle. Like, even at that, I got 2 ticks on him, man, and it's still... So, has the Justin decided if he's going to get a Series X or not?
I don't know what he's going to do, actually.
They are swamping us.
Oh, my God. Oh, he's on the M42. No, I don't know if he's going to get one or not. In my honest opinion, I think it's a waste of money right now.
Off my legs. Well, Microsoft's already stated that after the holidays, they're going to have to raise their prices because of inflation.
Well, they're the last one to do it.
Well, they didn't want to do it over the holiday because they didn't want to... They felt like that would have been crappy or something like that. Not exactly words.
No, it would have hampered their sales. They want their sales to be, top during the holiday.
I want to use it
so they could do better than PlayStation. Because if they keep it at the price that they are right now, everyone's probably going to buy it. Or they probably buy an Xbox over a PlayStation.
I would.
Well, the only way you can buy it right now is through a bundle, correct?
Well, the last time I checked, like at the store there, the only way you could get it was the PlayStation was from a bundle, and that was just because they were low on stock.
How's this dude in the air?
Is he playing Warzone while we're playing this?
The dude was in a parachute.
That's the 3rd time I got killed going that way. I'm not going to go that way anymore. I'm giving them kills.
I noticed. But so am I.
I'm not very good at these games, but I feel like I'm better on hardcore than I am on normal. But I've played a lot more hardcore than I've played. I shot him twice with a shotgun with incinerary rounds. I swear to God he was still alive.
Or I was.
I'm gonna stick my finger right in his rectum.
Oh my God. Wow, those
Jesus.
There's also a couple M42 nests.
Yeah, but I'm getting killed by guys that are just hanging out on the ground. Son of a ball hair. Maybe I ought to try snipers.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think you're going to see anybody.
Probably not. I have never used snipers, and when I've tried it, I've not been very good at it.
I used to not be bad, but that was... So, like, I used to be really good at Halo multiplayer snipers, but I don't think I would be good at this.
Yeah, I need to get Modern Warfare 2. I'll find a way to get it. It's just so expensive right now. I'm just glad that it's not easily able to sell organs for cash. Like, I would definitely...
You wouldn't have any organs, would you?
I'd have a lot less organs. I'd probably have one less kidney. I'd have one less lung. Oh, no, not the lungs. I need the lungs.
You probably... Oh, that's probably why you like Chainsaw Man. Or did you not? Did you stop watching it?
I've only watched the first episode. I didn't know there was any more, but I've not really paid attention.
Yeah, there's I think there's 4 episodes now.
Oh. Hey, I die one more time, they're gonna win.
But no, that's what happens in the first episode. You know, Denji sold a nut. He sold
Flippin' told you. I'm the last death.
He sold his eye, and he sold a kidney, I think.
That's not me. Never mind. Yeah, no, I definitely would have a lot less organs in my body if, like, GameStop, like, if they were to take in trades against organs. Hey, you're on top of that list.
That's pretty bad. Level 1000. I mean, you know, four kills. So. Yeah, it's probably a good thing that you can't buy organs or sell organs.
Yeah,
because I think a lot of people would be doing it.
Like, you get 15% trade credit with this organ.
Yeah, but like I feel like if you sold an organ, you should easily get a good chunk of money. Like,
I would hope so.
I wouldn't do it for a couple $100. It would have to be for hundreds of thousands.
Am I not party leader? Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, you are.
Well, I'm trying to click on... What the flying?
It says we're in the staging area.
Yeah.
You're on my right-hand side.
Party leader. When I go to click on find match, what am I doing? I'm doing something wrong here.
Oh, no.
We're never gonna get in the thing of... There we go. Ah! Figured it out. Just an idiot.
Took you long enough.
Hardcore. Hi, Michael. You know, I see your friends on here a lot more when Justin's not on here. I wonder if that says something.
It's Mikey. I don't know. Where's mobiles? I haven't seen mobiles in a couple streams. I'm worried.
It's been a minute.
I think Jay's probably watching. He likes to casually watch with us.
Yeah. He just kind of like hangs out in the back.
And
but he uses those VPNs or whatever, so we can't ever actually see that he's watching. He's just there.
Actually, I think it's just his region because he's in the Philippines.
Oh well, they don't count anybody watching in the Philippines to be important enough to show that they're watching.
Because like he'll be in there, he would literally be talking, and it says I have 0 views. So I wonder if it's just if maybe he has to use a VPN to be able to watch.
It's during his drug cartel time.
What do you need, Mikey? Are you still intoxicated? He was intoxicated last night.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he couldn't. He started getting kind of weird on me.
What happened?
What? Oh, it's just me and you?
No, what? The game just...
Oh, now you left?
I guess.
Now it's just me.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
What, did your game crash?
I don't know what's going on.
What, do you have to shut off the Xbox? Are you here for my beard?
I'm here. Just I don't know what's going on. Hold on.
Come here. Come here.
It like closed me out. Said I was like asking me if it wanted me to play here instead. So I went to check to make sure that the other Xbox I wasn't signed in. I wasn't. So I don't know.
So wait, Oh! I just climbed up something and died.
What? Jacob says that he heard Justin wasn't here. Yes, Jason. Justin is.
Jacob.
He's.
You're gonna get Jacob and Justin confused with each other, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be saying one for the other. I'm felching online profile right now. Are you still in your match?
Yeah.
Maybe I can join back with you. I don't know. Probably won't let me.
You might be able to. There's like, I only have 2 teammates.
Says joining game session. What it was is I just couldn't ruin my KD ratio. Yeah, never mind. Michael Weatherford said he's here strictly for your beard.
Yep. He's growing right now, but he's also on leave. As soon as he is off leave, he can't grow it anymore. He'll have to shave it.
Yeah. They don't want you to be able to grab a hold of something and pull your head back.
I mean, he's in the Air Force, so he can have the top of his head a little longer than most of them.
Hardcore team deathmatch.
I got killed by my own teammate.
I just killed the teammate that killed you because I thought it was going to be an enemy.
Why is he killing me? He killed me twice now.
Maybe he thought you killed him when I killed him. I don't know. Some of these people, I think they just think they can get kills from whatever.
The level of intelligence is daunting. Ooh, you scare me.
Where are they? It's so nerve-wracking walking around these corners.
Yeah.
Ah, he shot me before I could even wipe.
Where is he?
He was up on the roof, the slant roof. I don't know if I can get a grenade over there or not.
Ah! I found one. Oh,
Found one.
really?
Right.
In the spawn?
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting enemies.
Throw it, sticky grenade!
I'm gonna die. I can feel it. I have a snowman keychain on my gun.
Oh. Oh, the team killed me.
What? It's not acceptable.
They kicked they kicked him because he killed me too many times.
I don't mind this bar. I do like it. I'm horrible at everything. I need to maybe use a submachine gun. I'm gonna try that out
Probably.
for a while.
I will say the thing with the bar is in hardcore, the time to kill is like 2 shots.
Yeah.
So if you just hit them twice, they're dead.
Ooh. Well, I want to get to level 42. I'm level 40. I want to get to 42 so I can dual wield subs or something. Dual wield something.
Or you just be like Justin and run around with the shovel.
I could do that too. But I feel like
This
that's kind of
was-
his thing.
This was the game that he got the shovel.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? His shovel rack.
Yep.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Ah, he got me right in the dick.
Oh, that's where he was hiding.
Enemy is down!
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Wow,
You
that
know-
wasn't enough to kill him.
What if, like, real wars were fought with laser tag and the other team just agreed to declare that they lost if they actually lost during their laser tag match? And there was, like, no actual death?
He's leaving cover.
I'm
That
sure,
wouldn't,
sure there'd be.
that would be,
He's like, I shot you.
That would-
I shot you first. He's like, oh, okay.
that would be, a better version of war because no one would actually be dying.
Go to the UN.
But then
Yeah.
I think countries would just go to war all the time then.
Well, yeah. I mean, better laser tag equipment and stuff, and dropping. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Laser tag.
Dropping laser bombs.
Aerial strikes. It'd be safer. It's so stupid.
Unless you look the laser directly in the eyeball.
Oh God. I was like, wait. Earl got it in his eye. Hold on, guys.
Earl's blind! He's actually blind!
He suffered our first casualty for this laser tag. That's so stupid.
There's a camper just laying on the ground
Where at?
in one of the buildings. Where's all of our regulars? Where's Joseph? Where's Mobiles? Where's...
Maybe something with the daylight savings time has him thrown off.
I don't think so. I will say, though, it was pretty nice waking up and seeing that... Ooh, I almost shot you. It was pretty nice to wake up seeing that it was 9 o'clock on my phone. But I'm like, oh, I slept till 10.
Recon searching for targets.
Yeah.
But yeah, we spring forward one more time, Patrick, and then that's the end.
That's what I thought it was. Like, I thought that they did pass that.
Yep. Unanimous. The only thing that Congress can agree on.
Yeah. Not like we need to help the American people in their time of need. No, it's I'm tired of changing my clocks.
Yeah. I mean, daylight savings time was stupid to begin with anyway. Like, when I was a kid, when I was a kid, I remember us being on Central Time.
Yeah, there was a lot that's changed.
Go back to the MLR.
There was, I mean, like, we never had daylight savings time when I was a kid, so like it was a new concept. And then
when we didn't do daylight savings time, and then on top of that, we were on Central Time because Cubs games used to be the same exact time as their schedule. And then until I remember that. I used to be like, oh, hey, it's 1:20. It's a Cubs game. And then in 2005, I think, it was 2004 or 2005 was when we went forward. And then I was like, wait, Cubs games don't start at 1:20. They start at 2:20? That's dumb.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad it'll be over. But it's a permanent daylight savings time, so it'll be forever early.
Yeah. Yeah, but at least we won't have to fall back.
Yeah.
But I mean, also, you got to look at it too this way. So, with that happening, that means in the winter, it'll be darker, or it'll be lighter towards the end of the day. But like at nighttime, it's going to be just darker.
See, I liked it, though.
So,
I like
or not darker.
home.
Mornings.
Yeah, they'll be darker longer. But I liked...
Well, like, it'll be, like for instance, okay. So, like, right now, there was still some daylight out at around 7 o'clock because we fell back.
Uh-huh.
Well, it'll be completely dark at 8 o'clock.
Complete darkness. That's what I'm all for. I don't know. I like driving home, like when it's winter and I go to work and it's dark and I come home and it's dark. That's kind of neat.
You kind of like that?
Yeah. I don't like things that make other people happy. I like the depressing stuff.
I would rather... I like the... I mean, I don't know. Because I work 10 to 10s on Mondays and Tuesdays, so I don't really...
Hardcore team deathmatch.
Okay.
I don't really get that opportunity. Because when I get to work, there's daylight out, and then when I get off, there's nighttime anyway. Doesn't matter what time of the year.
It's really nice, though. Like, I think some parts of me wants to go back to working third shift, just because I'd like being at work at nighttime. Now I have another reason I want to go back to third shift.
I mean, it's also completely dead up there on thirds.
Yeah. Have you watched any of the Witcher series on Netflix?
No.
Can't keep this up.
I mean, you like The Witcher, right? The game?
Yeah, the game.
Just started watching it. I will say I'm actually pleased by it, and it's enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
It feels just like the game.
I can't watch it because it's too gory.
Oh, it's fine.
I have heard things.
I mean, it might be kind of gory a little bit here and there, but it is very good. It does. I feel like I've only watched the first couple episodes, but it does feel like it follows Geralt's character pretty good.
Geralt?
Yeah. What did I say? Geralt? God, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Geralt.
You know the actor that is playing Geralt?
Yeah.
Is Superman, right?
Yeah, I know. But you know what? Now that I've seen this so far, I don't picture him as Superman anymore. He does not exist as Superman. He only exists as Geralt, and he's a beautiful specimen of a man.
So you would leave your wife for him?
I believe I've already stated this to her before. I was like, I need to lose weight. I want to look just like him. He's a chiseled man, you know?
Yeah.
He's chiseled in all the right areas. Boy, that really just sounds wrong on me, don't it?
Yes. I was gonna say something else that was kind of funny.
Recon airborne, searching for targets.
There were some things I wanted to ask you about, but I'm trying to remember what they were.
About 4 inches.
No, I don't want to know that.
Nobody
We shouldn't be
does.
talking about that. Most of our viewers are under the age of 18.
Well, you know.
Bomb trailer! Enemy spotted!
It just sounds like you're soliciting to them.
Scramble.
That's not much to solicit.
They're pushing through the tunnel!
You LBK1911, you bastard! You shot me. He was on my team. But yeah, it makes me want to go back and play The Witcher again. I'm probably going to, because I think you can get it
Stream
pretty
it?
cheap. I guess I could.
I have the disc.
Do you have the Game of the Year with the expansion?
Yeah, I have the game. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no, wait. I don't have the Game of the Year edition. I had to buy those separately because the last one hadn't come out yet when I got the game.
Oh. Well, the Game of the Year is like, I can get it used as long as they still have it there at the store pretty cheap. So I thought about actually streaming it. That's actually not a bad idea. But I'll want to play like hours upon hours on it.
Oh, there you go. Just every time you want to play it, just stream it.
I'll never see my family.
You don't see your family now anyway.
I do every now and then in passing.
If they want to see you.
Screw you. They do,
I mean,
I think.
how often does Zeke tell you to go back to work?
Never. Man, I was Justin had me laughing so hard when he showed me that message. He was asking if it was my birthday, and I was like, I don't know, maybe. And then he piped in about it being on Facebook or something, and then he wrote in. He said, "This is the same conversation we had last year."
And it was.
It was. There's a guy hiding in the bushes right around that corner.
I think that's just a testimony of how depressing we are as human beings.
We're all idiots. Not a single one
It's
of
not
us.
that we're all idiots. It's more we just don't do anything.
Signal.
Well, I mean, when I mean idiots, I mean like we're idiots in the fact that, or just idiots. I don't know. Not that we're stupid. It's just I don't know. I can't really think right now because I'm running around killing my own teammates apparently.
Yeah, I wanted to do a podcast tonight.
Well,
You
I
were
mean,
just like,
is that how I was, Mike?
yeah, you're a podcast. Yeah. That's exactly how you sound.
It's don't shoot! Don't shoot! You son of a bitch!
Wait, you're on the enemy team.
Am I?
Care package descending.
Yeah.
Protect the drop zone. Recon airborne, searching for targets.
Well, we're gonna have to rectify that after this match.
Fighter pilot in your area. Call for a strafing run.
Houdini.
Pilot inbound, strafing the target.
Did I get anybody?
You hit me a few times.
Did I?
Eh.
I'm the guy running around with the shotgun with the incendiary around. So if you've gotten hit by fire, that's me. I did not know we were on opposite teams.
I've not gotten hit by fire.
God, this thing has no reach. Will TWP Mike kill TWP Patrick? Or will TWP Patrick kill TWP Mike?
Wait, I killed that guy and he respawned immediately?
Target position confirmed.
That sounds like a hell of a kill.
I killed you.
You son of a bitch! I've got to get my revenge!
Fritz next bomb mission underway.
Where you at, Mike? You son of a bitch!
Recon searching for targets.
Killed you again.
I was gonna say, if you killed me again, I was just gonna,
Enemy
like,
recon
throw up.
aircraft in the air.
Would you want to throw up? Actually, wait. You're used to throwing up. You've thrown up so many times in your life.
I've been sick a lot.
That you have.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
God damn it. Killed myself with my own grenade.
Oh, damn it.
Son of a rectum hole!
A rectum hole?
Yeah.
There you go, you got me.
Yay! Finally.
2-1.
Watching your body burn just brings me so much happiness.
Well, you're gonna upset Crystal.
Why?
She don't want my body to burn. Are you kidding me?
Is it you? Son of a rectum fart bastard. Son of a thing in the hole.
Recon airborne. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
You know, I hate having the radar up because when it does, I tend to look at that and it gets me killed.
The guided bomb is awful
Enemy strafing
in
inbound.
hardcore.
Fall back.
There is no range with this gun.
Yep, and I killed you.
I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't. Did you just die?
Recon airborne.
Yep. Oh, I just got killed by my own teammate.
Ah! Pull the trigger! Pull the trigger, you! One pellet should have hit him.
Really?
Excellent.
Really?
Take pride
Oh,
in
we
your
won.
accomplishment.
Yay!
You won.
Justin is here in spirit. Justin, we're playing against each other, apparently. We're on different teams. Mike killed me more times. I'm not happy about that.
Yeah, I did.
Ugh. Man, I had onions today, and it's not doing well.
With your GERD?
You had more people on your team. I got 15 kills. What did you do with your life?
I died a lot.
Patrick got the V. Venereal disease?
Yeah, your wife's.
I'll smack you right in your hole. Hey, look, I'm on the list of top players. Da 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 da. The boys are waiting. Da 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 da. Level 41. Da 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 da. Sorry. I apologize for my actions. I'm opening up a here.
Where is Alexander? Where is Mobiles? Where is Joseph? Where's Jay? Like, where are they all at?
I don't know. They just don't care about us anymore.
I guess once the ranch was dead, they just quit caring about us.
I think that's what it is. Do I have to bring the ranch back? The ranch back?
Probably not, because it gives you heartburn.
Wait, we should really be on. If we're not on the, are we on the same team? Hey, it's Jay.
Jay is here.
Justin, happy belated birthday to Patrick. First stream in his 40s. I'm not 40 yet. You son of a bitch.
You're gonna be 40 soon.
38.
How are you depressed yet that you're about to be 40?
No. Hey,
when's your age? Here's my questions. When is your age going to start depressing you?
That's a good question. I don't have an answer for that. Hey, we're on different teams.
Are we?
Yeah. It's Pat versus Mike. I don't know. Don't they say like 70's the new 30 or something like that?
I mean, if you feel like you're 30 at that age.
We're winning the fight.
Oh my God!
Did I get you?
killed
I
me.
got you, and you were the first blood.
You got me.
That's what I like to see.
You're cooking me like a barbecue. Justin is ill, but he's using the power of Jack's Pizza to get better.
It does have healing properties with its delicious craft cheese or something. Cheese was made with real milk or breast milk or something. I'm sorry, whoever your Luke dad is. I can't see. My screen's kind of red. So I accidentally killed one of my own daylights.
I almost killed one of my teammates.
I'd never be good in war. I would get bored, and I'd stick my head up to see what was going on. And then, bam, straight headshot to my head.
Oh!
I got a bloodthirsty. Ah! Mike screen snipe Patrick. Well, okay, Justin is, but he's using the power of Jack's Pizza to get better. Yeah.
I read that to you, you dingus.
Yeah, I know. I was just rereading it. Mike, I swear to God, if that was you that killed me.
No,
it's not.
It was a sniper.
Somebody's stream sniping me.
Ah! This footage is actually making it look like Patrick is good. God.
What?
Oh, Justin.
What did he say? I'm not looking yet.
He said that this footage is actually making it look like you're good at the game.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? I'm just getting lucky.
Well, it's all hardcore, Justin.
You know how hard it is to get hardcore bloodthirsties? I'm gonna die. I'm out in the open.
Movement.
Trying to work my way around my own genitals.
Reloading! Cover me!
Insinuating that they're large?
A lot of hair. Got you, you son of a bitch.
They have the doghouse.
Woo! I squeezed the trigger on it, man. I almost killed him. It was one of my teammates.
Open in the street. Over there. Move it. I'm reloading. Recon aircraft ready.
I love the incendiary shotgun on hardcore. You don't even have to be good.
By the gate!
Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky.
In the air.
His ass is in the air.
I got a bloodthirsty.
Nice. Wait, I shouldn't be congratulating you. We're on different teams. I am not going down there. That place is Sniper Alley.
Recon searching for targets. Recon flight concluded. Care package ready for
Ah.
aircraft. Mark the drop zone.
Woo!
That guy has no aim.
Apparently not. I got a double kill and another bloodthirsty. Boy, I'm really making it look like I'm.
Go!
This game is scripted. It feels like it.
Damn it.
All right, who killed him?
They're advancing down the street!
Mike, oh Mike, when will I find your corpse?
I thought you almost did there.
Well, Justin did say this game is scripted, so.
No, that was Jay.
Oh, that was Jay?
Mm-hmm.
I need to die so I can have my incendiaries back. Thank you.
I got a double.
Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone.
God dang it.
My care package.
What, is it gone?
It's about to be. By Luke's dad.
Counterintelligence aircraft ready. Counterintelligence airborne.
Pull the trigger on your fat apps. Red badge of honor for Patrick. That's right. Red badge.
What?
Justin said
I
something.
thought he said real.
Recon searching for targets.
India,
I just killed one of my teammates. Yeah!
We carried the day. Nice work, soldier.
Vaginal secretion.
What are you saying?
Why didn't I get the bronze star? I had 2 bloodthirsties this match. Look at it, you can't even hit him. Whatever.
I don't know.
I have had a substantial amount of flies in my house this past couple days, and I've been going ham killing them.
It's probably because you keep farting.
I feel like I had more kills than that.
I had more kills than you.
Probably, but why I aren't there? You I should probably join your team.
I don't know why it won't let you.
I'm gonna try it again.
Oh, I think I know why. I 100% know why.
Can I? Hold on. Social.
Back out. Press leave.
Hold on.
Back out. Go to the lobby.
There, I'm joining. There, did that work? Did I join your game? Social. I'm in your party.
Okay. Now we can.
Mike, if I sent you a picture of my nipple, would you look at it?
No thanks.
You know, it'd be funny if like Justin ended up jumping on into the game and didn't tell us.
Yeah. He just joins our party.
Yep.
Throw the ball to Juju Smith-Schuster. Okay, if you run the ball, do not get to Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
What?
Fantasy football. You wouldn't understand, Patrick.
No one knows what it's like to see
Hardcore
Michael's
team
nutsack.
Bring the war to them and bring it hard.
I'm
We
gonna
have
go
fire
hard.
superiority.
Probably not. I'm gonna go hard like my arteries.
Lost the lead.
Grenade. Grenade out! Wait, this is not a good map for the shotgun.
Granada!
I wish I knew German. I mean, I can make it sound like I'm speaking German.
That's racist.
Is it though?
Oh my god.
Kann ich da keine verweigern?
Was schnell?
Well, I've actually got German in me. Right now, he's right behind me. No, I do actually. I've got some German somewhere inside me. Somewhere.
I mean, we all. I'm pretty sure most of us have some German in us.
Probably.
Like, I know my family immigrated from Germany back in, like, the early 1800s.
Well, I've got, like, I think my grandfather on my mom's side was full-blooded. I've got, like, French and German in me. French from my dad's side, and then German on my mom's side. I don't care if I killed 2 people.
Patrick,
one of them,
you killed me!
I was killing the other guy. You just happened to put your head in the way. I'm sorry, Mike. I want you to know, no hard feelings.
So, I know where my dad's side of the family originated from, but I don't really quite know. The most we have on my mom's side of the family is they moved from Georgia to Kentucky.
So they were just perverts.
No, they were from the South.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the South. Not Georgia, like what?
The country Georgia?
Yeah, not that. Okay. So they moved from the state of Georgia. They probably had a lot. There's probably a reason why they needed to leave Georgia. A lot of baggage.
Yeah. That side of the family, there was a bunch of alcoholics. Oh.
Cox!
Yeah, there was a lot of alcoholics in that part of the family.
Some of these people that are playing this game, I'd like to line them all up with their genitals out and hit them all in the genitals with a flashlight. A lot of anger. A lot of anger going on right now. I hate when, like, I think I'm sneaking up on somebody, and then it just turns out to be my own teammate. At least I got somebody before I went down.
Patrick, what are you doing? I think if you kill me one more time, you're going to get kicked out of the game.
I'm sorry, Mike. I could not help myself. It's a sticky. There will not be another purposely killing you. So if I kill you again, it's complete accidental. I think. Golly.
I don't know if I'm like lagging or something, but it seems like every time I see somebody and I try to aim down my sight, they're already getting bullets off before I can even get a chance to pull the trigger.
It could be.
More than likely, it's lag.
Care package ready for airdrop. Mark the drop zone. We can't keep this up.
Oh. Also, I'm pretty sure somebody's wall hacking.
What are you talking about?
At the window.
Like, they have a read where we all are.
Oh.
Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone.
Give me paratroopers. God!
It's a massacre.
I just threw my care package down. What was it? Oh, it was a mortar. Da-da, da-da, da. Warm it up. What about that one girl, Nadia, whatever, that like got caught cheating? Haven't you seen that? She's one of the streamers that.
She didn't. So she didn't get caught cheating. She was joking. It was a joke.
But there's a lot of like videos of her playing where it looks like there's no way she could have done what she did. So you think she's like the best Call of Duty player?
No, okay, so
when they invited her to go play the new game, like she sucked horribly.
Yeah, but everybody sucks at the new game right now. I highly doubt it because there's too big of a risk of how big she is, like in the Call of Duty scene, for her to be cheating. It would be an instant career ender if that was the case. And yeah, like she wouldn't be allowed to she would probably get permanently banned from playing Call of Duty. She would lose all of her sponsorships or anything. She would lose and nobody would watch her ever again. Like her streaming career would just tank and she wouldn't make any money anymore.
I mean, I don't know, man.
She'd probably have to switch to OnlyFans to make money.
She'd probably make more money on OnlyFans anyway, the way things go anymore. I don't know. I've seen some of the videos where like it looks pretty suspicious of what she's doing. I don't know.
Yeah, but like that's a lot of people. Like you could say that about a lot of people. Like, okay, have you ever seen Shroud play?
I don't think so.
Okay, if you watch Shroud, you would swear that Shroud was cheating because he's just that good.
Yeah, but like there was a couple times where she was like shooting at somebody, but it was through a wall. She had like no chance to know that they were there. Like,
check the minimap. If there was a UAV up, she would have probably made a guess where they were.
Hardcore
I don't know.
Show 'em what you're made of, soldier.
I think Mike's like a
If
pro.
you look at the clip of the unofficial triple kill that I had, you'll see what I did. Like the UAV was up, and I saw that someone was behind the counter with it, so I just expected they were laying on their belly, and they sure were.
Now this one was like she was running into a room and immediately looked at the wall. Like it was not like any guessing in it.
Hey, we have a viewer, AMG Gaming.
Hey, AMG Gaming. I apologize for how bad I am.
I mean, I'm just as bad. I'm not having a good night of Call of Duty.
You've been used to playing Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
I think if I had the ability to get augmentations for, like, if I was a soldier and they were making super soldiers, one of them would be like a freaking cannon on my arm, so instead of me trying to cuck this thing back, I could just freaking launch the goddamn thing when I was gonna die. Sorry.
I thought you were about to go cyberpunk there.
I watched the new Matrix movie a few nights ago. Have you seen it? Do you like Matrix?
I have not seen...
Sorry, Mike! I didn't know that was you!
Damn you. I haven't been able to watch them, actually.
Have you watched any of them?
Nope.
The Matrix?
I know... Yeah, I know they're a classic, and, you know, everybody's supposed to have watched The Matrix. But my issue is, I don't know, I just haven't felt the want to.
I don't know who you are, man. It is the ultimate nerd movie. Like,
Yeah, so I've heard.
it is like,
To me, like, the ultimate nerd movie is Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is awesome, but I'm talking like, no. You just don't know. Matrix, Neo, oh god. I'm having
You sound like you're having an orgasm.
a little bit. I love the Matrix. Like, Lord of the Rings, hands down, there's not gonna be anything that beats it, okay? It's in its own class. Yeah. Lord of the Rings is an awesome show. I think Peter Jackson Is that his name? Peter something.
Yeah, Peter Jackson.
I think.
Now we're talking about the original movies here. We're not talking about The Hobbit or the TV show that came out, right?
I don't know anything about the TV show. I've not watched it yet. But Lord of the Rings was.
Don't.
That's what I've heard. That like it's not very good. I'm a little worried.
Like they started messing with the lore. They're at the very in the finale. They there's like a major character that plays a major role in the films, and they changed them in the show. And it's like, okay, you just ruined the other 3 movies. What why would you change that character? Because their actions that they had them carry out in the show just completely it goes against what their character is in the movie.
Yeah.
Completely against.
See, I don't. Okay, so the thing though is.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
I'm gonna die. I love the Lord of the Rings.
We have the momentum.
Like The Hobbit too. And yes, because
I've seen the first one. I haven't seen any more after that one.
a lot of people say that The Hobbit is. Was that
killed you?
A lot of people say that The Hobbit was overinflated or something like that, to where he stretched out. But in actuality, he made it really close to the book, and there were things that were going on during the same timeline as The Hobbit that weren't necessarily explained that well in the book The Hobbit, but in the other stories of Lord of the Rings, there's Gandalf's Tales or Travels or something like that. There are other books that Tolkien wrote that went on the same time as The Hobbit did, and he threw all that in on the same timeline. So the ones that are saying it's just over exaggerated and stuff, it was actually heavily lore based. I don't know about the series. I've not watched the series. I've heard it was bad, but I did enjoy The Hobbit, and I really enjoyed the Lord of the Rings.
I read the book. So I tried reading the Lord of the Rings books, and oh my god, there's such a slog to get through. Perfect example that I have for you is there's a chapter in the Fellowship of the Ring, and in the chapter he took 20 pages to describe this meadow that they were crossing. And not only that, it was insane. It was the most boring 20 pages I ever read.
Are you
because it's I'm talking about when they first started out.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a meadow that Sam and Frodo were crossing, and he literally spent 20 pages describing this meadow and the philosophical stuff and blah 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 and so on and so forth and yada yada, and I'm just oh my god, I want to die. So it was really hard for me to get through Fellowship of the Ring, and then came the Two Towers, and it was worse. So I had to stop reading it because I was literally every time I tried to pick up and read it, I was falling asleep reading it. And I'd be oh shoot, I lost my place. And then I'm well, where was I? And then I'd accidentally go back a couple paragraphs every time, and I'd be oh no. I'm I gotta read this again? I feel like I already read this.
He does go into depth a little bit here and there. I will say that. But
oh wow, we won by 1?
Yikes, I didn't see that happening.
Me and you on the bottom of the scoreboard.
That's alright, that's where I'm used to being. See, the thing is, though, yeah, there are some parts in, The Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, Return of the King and stuff, that feel like they're a little drawn out. But, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of authors do stuff like that because they want to get whatever point that they see, they want to get it across to the reader. It's whatever. But I don't know,
Well, that was the main reason why I like reading Game of Thrones, was because he didn't take 20 years to explain stuff. You got the premise of what was going on.
You would not like Stephen King then. He will. What?
Why would I read books from a guy that literally wrote up child orgies?
We can get into that later. But
no, let's have it out right now.
When King describes something, he can go into such depth and detail. It is crazy, but it's good though. It's a good crazy.
And he's also a child pervert.
Look, stuff like that, other than the whole spiritual evil monsters and stuff like that, it exists in the real world. The type of people that he writes about every single kind of person that exists in the world. So when things like that was going on, the whole point of that was in order for them to be able to see it for what he really was and to be able to get out of the tunnels, they had to lose the last bit of innocence that they had. So, granted, it's kind of, iffy.
Cringe.
But if you were to pick up on any of his other books and stuff, you get to see that he does write about a lot of that stuff. And it's just kind of it's one of those things where it's taboo, but people still read about it because it I shouldn't be reading this. It's kind of like a shock factor.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, but I can't support a child pervert.
You used to eat at Subway.
We're dominating them. Keep pushing.
I think you still do.
Yeah, but Subway no longer uses the likeness of Jared Fogle for anything.
They did, though.
They did, but they don't now. Stephen King still writes books.
But he's never acted on any of that stuff, as far as anybody knows.
Yeah, as far as anybody knows.
See, so another thing too is I have a hard time staying focused with.
Who's to say that this man doesn't, whack off to his own writing?
I think if that was the case, that's more of a superiority complex than just fantasizing about what's going on. If you're doing that over something that you wrote, then maybe it's because you think you're that good or something. I don't know.
No, what? No, it turns him on. Patrick, what is your logic?
I don't have any logic. All I know...
Exactly.
All I know is I do have a hard time reading stuff. I have a hard time staying focused. And he's one of the only authors, him and Tolkien I can do it too with. But he's one of the only authors that I can actually stay focused reading. It's just because the stuff that he writes about is gridgy and cringy and bad.
Just like you?
Yeah. So it allows me to stay. I've tried reading other authors and stuff, and they lose me. And it's not them, it's me.
Fritz X-bomb mission underway.
I think you would. I think you'd like reading Game of Thrones.
I probably would, but it takes me forever to read a book. I'm rereading the Lord of the Rings series right now.
Oh God!
And
forget
that. I'm still in the Lord of the Rings one. I finished The Hobbit. I'm in Lord of the Rings, and I've probably been in Lord of the Rings for several months. It just takes me a bit. And I'm getting motion sickness pretty good right now.
Oh. It's probably from the GERD.
I think it's a mixture of this game and the onions I had. They're not sitting right.
Why? Okay, how do onions... When did they start messing you up? I'm so confused.
No, it's not that they're they mess me up GERD-wise. It's just... I think it's just a mixture of that and the moving around constantly on this game. I'm getting old.
I mean, so am I. I'm gonna be 32 next month.
I'm gonna walk around real slow. I'm gonna camp, actually. I'm gonna be camping. That
Are
way,
you?
Well, it's just so I can not move so much. And I'm gonna turn this fan on. I really feel like I'm going to vomit. I'm
You heard it here first, folks. The first time that Patrick's gotten the stream has made him feel ill.
I think it's the movement, honestly. So if I get yelled at for being a camper, it's because I literally need to take a break.
Well, I think worse that would happen for you is actually, you know what? I don't know where I was going with that.
The onions are really
It's okay. Like you'll see on the stream Friday, there was a good 10 minutes where I had to take a shit and I left. I was like, I will be right back.
You know,
Mother Nature called, and I could not hold that in.
That stream where you were gone probably got more views than any of us playing.
Jay stuck around.
Did he? He was probably waiting to hear you.
No, I did not. I muted everything and left. It's just, I found, okay, Patrick, I want to know something, okay? So I have been buying cans of chili and eating them. And Justin's girlfriend called me out saying that was disgusting. I'm like, why is that disgusting? It's just chili. And Justin was at first thought about calling me out, but then he was like, you know what? That may not be too bad, actually. And she's like, there's no flavor. That's like gross chili. You gotta cook. You gotta blah blah. It's like, it's literally canned chili. Like it's prepared chili.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
I do like canned chili. I will eat that occasionally when I can think about getting it. I'll mix crackers and stuff like that with it, but
yeah, so I've been trying different chilies. Like I had the Texas, what is it? You know, like the Texas chili dog one. I forget what it's called. It's Texas something. And then there was an off brand that I tried. That brand was spicier, but it just looked funny. And then I think I found my chili. It's Hormeal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Hormeal chili. It's got a lot of beans and it actually has bits of beef in it.
Have you tried the Campbell's?
No, I haven't. Mainly because I don't like chili with a bunch of chunky vegetables in it.
Jay said he doesn't like reading a whole lot. He'd rather use an app to read for him.
Oh, like an audiobook?
Probably. I did that a lot. Remind me about cheating in school with books, but...
Dude, can you imagine? I couldn't... dude, I would be so dumb at school because I would just use my phone to cheat.
Nowadays, yeah. I don't know if it's normal, but I think I'm tasting soap. Is that good?
That is definitely not normal, Patrick. You need to do something about that.
Alright, now that I died.
What, you about to pass some gas?
No, I'm about to upchuck.
Are you really?
No, well, it feels like it. Turning that fan on helped a lot, but I'm definitely gonna not be able to stream much longer. So in school, I did horrible in school, okay? I sucked at school.
Hey, this is me!
You!
I got a triple kill.
Nice. And one of the things that we had to do was called Accelerator Reader. Do you remember that?
Oh, is it where you find out just how fast you read?
No. You had to read books and take tests on them, and you had to get so many points per semester.
Oh, no, we didn't do that.
Okay. So we had to do that. And depending on what English class you were in, depending on how many points you had to get. So like I think the most I had to get at some point was like 10 points. And they judged a book like I picked up a book that was like 90 pages, and I think it was only worth like 2 points. Something like The Hobbit, I think, was worth around 20 points, which I did read that one in school. And then you had to take a test on it, and you passed the test. And then you got points. And if you took a book test and it wasn't worth enough points, or you didn't get enough points, you had to read another book. Basically, you had to get enough points, right? So, I could not retain anything I read. I spent a Christmas vacation reading a book, The Invisible Man. I spent my entire Christmas vacation reading that book. I took the test. I failed miserably. I had no idea what they were asking me. I had no idea the questions that they were asking me. I did that with a few other books. I read the book. Read it! And to this day, I couldn't tell you what Invisible Man was or any of those other books, because I picked up like horror books. And I could not tell you what any of those books had anything to do with. I could not retain that crap. So, I found this guy. Before I started doing audiobooks, I found this guy that would take the test for you. He would sit next to you in the library. You would have the test up. He would sit next to you because he liked to read, and he would give you the answers to these books. And it only cost you $5. So I did that for several years. I paid him $5 to to pretty much take my test.
Hardcore team deathmatch.
And one year, like anybody that knew me knew I never touched a book in my life at this point. And one of the books that he did a test on was It. And it was like over 1,000 pages long. There's no way. There's no way. Okay. So I did the test on It. I passed. I got the points. And I was in class one day, and the teacher was reading through everybody's names, pointing out how many points everybody has, just to kind of be like, you guys need to get your points. The semester's almost over, kind of thing. And she was reading off names. It's like, you got 6 points. You still need 4 points. Oh, you got 12 points. Good job. You're finished for the semester. You got 8 points. You need 2 more points, kind of thing like that. It gets to me. Wow, Patrick, 60 points. That book, It was worth 60 accelerated reader points. Too bad that wouldn't have lasted me the entire freaking 4 years of my school. But yeah, I read only one book, which was The Hobbit, and that was the only book that I passed because I could actually comprehend and retain that. But yeah, when she was reading through the names, we were all just idiots. So for me to have 60 points, like 1,000, it was like 1,200 pages or 1,100 pages for It. So me, and it's small print too. So for me to have read something like that's just unheard of. I don't know how they didn't know I was cheating. And then one year he scammed.
I mean, I'm reading through a light novel series right now.
What's that one?
In fact, the next volume will be out later this month. I gotta pick that up. Called Classroom of the Elite.
Okay.
It's a Japanese light novel, but it's
like manga?
I have no, not manga. Light novel is a novel. It has illustrations in it, but it's a novel. Like, you read it like a novel.
Okay.
So I have I'm on volume 5 right now out of, oh God, I don't know how many. Because you have volumes 1 through 4, then you have 4.5, and then you have 5 through 7, then 7.5, and then 8 through 12 to 12.5. Yeah. So how it goes? It goes by the Japanese school year. So this is year 1. Volumes 1 through 4 is the first semester. 4.5 is the summer vacation, and then 5 through 7 is leading up to winter break. 7.5 is winter break, and then 8 through 12 is till the end of the year, and then 12.5 is the month break in between the end of the year to the next semester.
Okay.
But year 2 is different though, because volumes 1 through 4 go through the same period, and then you have book 4.5. But after that, like volume 8 just dropped in Japan. Volume 9 will be out in a few months, and and they're not. Then it'll go 9.5, and then there's not going to be a 12.5. I think.
Okay.
And then there's going to be a year 3. There's also a volume 0, which is like when the main character was a child. But before he entered in this high school.
Oh. Jay says he buys books with summaries.
Firing battery 1.
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, you can just Google that.
See, I didn't have internet like this back in the day. I started getting audiobooks because the guy cheated me out of $5. He wanted the $5 in advance, and I'd used him like 3 or 4 times before, and he's like, hey, I need to buy lunch or whatever, and he's like, can I get that $5 now? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And he never gave me the test. So I lost $5 out of the deal, but he did help me graduate a couple years, so it is what it is. And then I had to start buying audiobooks. Mike, this might have to be the last match because I'm not holding up very well.
Okay.
I really feel like I might end up going and throwing up in the toilet. I don't know what it is, but oh god.
First Justin, now you.
Well, it's not sickness. It's just the game's really hitting me hard with motion sickness.
Maybe you got your vertigo again.
No, it's some games do this. Like when it's a lot of flashing lights and first-person view games. They've always done it to me every now and then.
But it didn't do it when we play Advanced Warfare at all.
It doesn't happen to me all the time. I got a little bit of it playing one of the episodes of Outlast. Outlast 2. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Mike. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll chalk that up to your motion sickness.
Yeah, I'm not paying too much attention. Plus, my screen's black and white almost.
Hey.
It's because I've been shot at, so I'm like about to die or near death. There we go.
Justin said that he tried to get online to mess with us, but it won't connect. Because I'm playing.
Yeah, something's got to happen, man. I don't know what you've done, but Activision doesn't like you or something.
No, it doesn't. I mean, no, so it's fine with Modern Warfare 2. I've had 0 issues with Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, but
the only
haven't all
issue
tried to play
that I
together.
That's true. The only issue I've had with it is sometimes the lobbies take a little bit to load.
Yeah, well, that could change later. Once they get some stuff worked out. I was just going to kill Patrick with the shovel and get off. Hello. Too bad. Activision doesn't like us.
I have died 17 times this match. Make that 18.
One of them's from me.
Grenades first! Stun grenade first!
I think I had too many onions today. I had tacos. Every time I keep saying
Did you
the word...
make them or did you buy them?
No, we made them. Every time I keep saying the word onion, I just want to vomit. I gotta quit saying onion. It's making me sick. Ugh. Onion. Ugh.
I don't understand. Justin doesn't like onions either.
I like onions.
I love onions. Dude, I put onions on my burgers. Okay, so this is another thing. I am typically not a big restaurant burger eater. Or like, I like the onions that you buy from the store and put on your own hamburger. I don't like it like in a restaurant. I don't know why. It just The flavor to me is just not as good. Are you still there? Or are you?
I'm starting to get the sweats.
Oh, the vomit sweats.
Yeah, I'm. Oh, thank God.
Real grit out there. Damn fine work.
I'm suffering so bad.
You're kind of pale. I'm not gonna lie.
Woo. Oh yeah.
You are a little pale.
Am I? See, I get this worse with like if I do VR for too long, like oh god. But it doesn't always happen. It's like certain things have to happen for me to start feeling motion sickness. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much for the onion emojis.
Oh man.
Oh. God.
Oh no! Now it's the GERD.
No GERD. Just like it's so hot in this room, and I know it's not that hot.
I left the lobby. There you go. I brought you with you,
All right.
or with me.
Oh god. Oh god.
You're about to die on me.
Ugh.
First, Justin. Now you.
It's maybe this is what he's got going on with him is he just gets motion sickness. He's getting older.
Oh no, it's not that at all.
The age is getting to him.
I don't think it's that at all, actually.
Hey, anybody want to see my feet?
No one wants to see your flat feet. See, if you guys want to hear something, Patrick believes that the Earth is flat because his feet are flattened. Why would the Earth be curved when he has to walk on flat feet?
That makes no sense. I don't believe that the Earth is flat now.
It's because he says that if the Earth was flat, his feet would be flat because the Earth is flat. If the Earth was curved, he would have curves in his feet, but he doesn't have any curves. So he says the Earth can't be curved; it has to be flat.
Whatever. The Earth is so flippin' large. I think it's like larger than people actually realize.
It's only like 25,000 miles around.
That's a lot.
Okay, so when you look in perspective,
no!
seems.
No!
Oh no! Oh no!
Report.
I timed it out. Why are we getting bot bombed all the time?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to check out that website.
Here's
though.
the sad part. I think that the dog knows our stream's about to end because he just came up to me real excited. So he knows that something's about to happen.
He can smell my onion breath.
Yeah, all the way through the headset.
Oh. 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 Okay. Yeah, I gotta get off here.
Well, short stream this weekend, I guess.
It's what it is.
Are you gonna stream Tuesday or Monday or?
Tuesday, yes. Probably gonna stream Silent Hill. I'm gonna probably try to finish that, and I'm probably gonna try to pick up Witcher and start that. Take a break from Fallout because I really want to play Witcher right now. So I think I will. I think I'll probably start. Oh God, it's got nude scenes in it. Of course, there were a couple nude scenes in the Outlast.
I think you can have it censored. You can play. I think there's a censor mode or whatever.
Okay. Then I'll probably.
I think so. I could be wrong.
I might do that. If I could do that, I might.
The only nudity is of women. There is no male nudity.
Good. There's no.
I tell you what, I'm wrong. You see,
cock in
you
there.
see Geralt's. You see Geralt's booty.
You see his what?
You see his booty.
Oh.
You know, you see them booty cheeks.
Wisher? Not Wisher. Yeah. The Witcher. Mike, you really need to watch it on Netflix. It's pretty good. You like the Netflix? You like Witcher? There's a lot of nudity so far. There's like 3 episodes in that we're in so far, and there's probably more nipples than Justin's ever seen in his lifetime?
That's not possible. That is not. That I don't. I think you estimate just how many nipples that man has seen. It's kind of ridiculous.
You've not played The Witcher yet, Jay?
He's probably seen so many that the only ones he remembers are who he's seen recently.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, I know he's seen a lot because it's starting to it at some point overflowed into my family line. They're married.
I think he's seen at least 2 of those.
Yeah,
or 2 of them.
Yeah, I know he was trying to see another one,
your wife's.
No, that I guess I got to keep her away because she'll just show anybody.
Yeah, but remember she had the hot dog in between them.
You shut your mouth, Mike. We don't talk about such things.
Hey, she sent it to me, so don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. You got to yell at him or her. You got to yell at her.
I did not play Witcher yet. I watched the game in YouTube. Well, you'll be able to watch it again because I'm going to try to get it and stream it after I beat Silent Hill. I want to finish Silent Hill 2 and then play some Witcher. And that should last me until next Halloween, to where I'll play Silent Hill 3.
Or the new Silent Hill.
Oh, God. I don't know.
By the way, that's a PlayStation exclusive. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm still going to buy it. I will pre-order the PlayStation version disc. I don't care. I'm going to do that. But I don't know if I would have to literally buy a PlayStation 5 just to play that game. And the fact that they have shown like 3 other projects that could be exclusives. I may have to. But having a PS5 would allow me to play Final Fantasy VII, which I really wanted to play.
Right.
I don't care really much about God of War. I don't care so much about Spider-Man. I'm not saying that they're not good games. I'm just saying I don't care about them. I would play... what the hell was that game? I did play the first one. It was kind of like Assassin's Creed, but it was with robotic dinosaurs. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn.
I did like that game. That was a really good game. So I think they made another one. I probably would play that, but I don't know. Would I really spend $500 to play just one game, Mike? The answer to that is yes. So.
If you had that money, you don't have that money though.
Yet. There's always tax time. And it did say that you could play it on Steam. Not Stream. Steam. But they also said that game was going to push people's computers to their limits. So I think what I'll do, if that's the case, I could just come over and hang out with you for a few hours and play Silent Hill, and you could watch me while I play it on Steam. We could turn the lights off, Mike, and we could stream it too. You could set your camera up, and we're both over at your place. And
I don't think the dog would like that. The dog would try to kill you.
Oh, he'll get used to me after I'm over there for so many days and months. Just hanging out.
No, it don't work.
I mean,
he's weird. He doesn't like other males. He only likes females.
Well, I don't have a lot of testosterone, so it should work. But yeah, that could work. We could have like an all-night stream to where we leave it on, and like I crash on the couch and you crash over there in the bed, and then you guys can.
There's no way you could sit. You would not fit on my couch.
What do you mean I wouldn't fit on your couch? It looks big enough back there.
I'm talking about for you to sleep in.
Yeah, I'd be fine.
I think it doesn't recline far enough for you.
Oh, wait, though. You have a king-size bed. I don't need to sleep on the couch. There's plenty of room on that bed.
You're not sleeping on my bed with me.
Why not? It's king-size bed. We could just use different blankets. We can even sleep head to toe.
I'm not gonna have your GERD in my bed with me. There's no way.
I'm not gonna have GERD. I will have to take my CPAP.
You don't know that.
I'll have to have my CPAP.
You don't know if you're gonna have GERD or not.
Do you sleep with a fan?
Yeah.
Okay, well that'll work.
I sleep with YouTube videos on.
Well, I can't sleep like that. You're going to have to not watch YouTube. You're going to have to just have the fan on. I will have the CPAP machine over there, so you'll hear that. But if the fan's on,
I mean, as long as it's not annoying.
So you're okay with it?
What? No, I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with this.
It's not annoying. You're okay with me sleeping in bed with you? Yes.
I am not okay with this.
Yes. I'm feeling.
I am
better
not.
now that I'm not playing this game. My onions calmed down a little bit. I don't
Wait,
know.
what? You want back in another game?
No. No, I said now that we're not playing, I feel a little bit better. So
Okay.
My fucking motion sickness was really getting to me bad there. Yeah, see, like Hi, Diesel.
Diesel Man is here.
But yeah, I could come over. Your computer would probably be strong enough for me to play Silent Hill 2 when they release it. And then I could just be there all night. And then when we get tired, we'll crash. You got a king size bed. I will sleep. We'll do head to foot. Okay, I'll sleep at the other end of the bed.
Head to foot.
Yeah, you know where like my head's down by your foot section, so that way we're not like face to face. And even at that, like I'll have that sleep mask on anyway. So like it's not like I'm gonna be able to roll over and give you a kiss or anything.
You are not sleeping in my bed with me. It's just not happening.
But what about our late night playing games? Like you watch me play a scary game, and we could have it on the stream.
What is wrong with you?
A lot.
Oh, I forgot a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know though. I'll probably have to end up, if they don't release it on Xbox, or if my computer can't run it, maybe by then or something, because there's still probably a while before it comes out. I doubt my laptop will be able to run it. But
I honestly couldn't tell you.
I'd have to just see what the specs are when it comes out. I've got an okay, good enough laptop for, like, I can play some games, but I don't know what they're going to do with that one. But I don't know. If I have to buy a PS5 just to play that game, I'll end up doing it. It sucks. Trust me, it sucks. But I gotta play the game.
You need it that bad, huh?
Yeah. I was looking at the Steam Decks. Not every game can play on the Steam Deck. It was kind of sad. A lot of the games.
Say what?
Yeah, a lot of the games, when I was looking at a lot of the games that could not play on the Steam Deck, a lot of them were like multiplayer based online games that the Steam Deck does not have the ability to play it because something to do with, I'm not 100% sure what the hell this is, but something like easy cheat or anti-cheats or something like that.
Oh, anti-cheat?
Yeah.
I don't know how the Steam Deck works. I've never thought about trying it out.
But I did learn with the Steam Deck that you can actually use Windows on it too. So you can actually effectively play pretty much any game. But yeah, it just, like, I was looking at it, getting it when they were announcing Silent Hill 2, because if I could play it on the Steam Deck, because you can treat the Steam Deck like a Switch and hook it up to your TV and play it like that too. But it went through a huge list of games you could not play on it, and I think a lot of them was because of multiplayer abilities. Like, I don't think you can play. You can't play like what was that, Dead by Daylight, stuff like that, where it's like multiplayer where you could get like an edge by cheating.
Oh, I see.
I don't think any of the Call of Duty multiplayers and stuff like. I don't think any of the Call of Duties can play on it on the Steam Deck. Not Steam, but Steam Deck. I don't know.
Right.
It's something to do with that. I don't know. Hey, Diesel. We were talking about Silent Hill 2, the new one, when it comes out. Like, what I'm going to have to do about it. And Mike doesn't want me to sleep over in his bed with him at night, so I could go over there and play the game on his computer.
I don't think you understand. Patrick is a major pervert.
I'm not going to touch you in the middle of sleeping. That's just...
How do I don't know that.
Are you a heavy sleeper?
You're lying to me. You know what? I think I have sleep apnea. So
okay. So
it's a little difficult to say if I'm a light sleeper or not, because I honestly don't know.
I can bring over my machine and we can splice a hose in together with another mask, and you can just breathe out of
No
the same
way!
mask.
You'll just spit. You're just gonna spit your drool back in my face.
Have you seen the new Hogwarts Legacy game that's coming out?
The new what?
The new Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, I heard complaints about it. I didn't see much about it. I just heard complaints about it.
Yeah, I did see it. I liked the look of it, and then I started seeing a little bit more of it, and it kind of like was a little depressing because it just looked like another Harry Potter game. It didn't. Look like what
they
I
took
thought.
a lot of. They're not promising a lot of stuff that they said they were going to do for it.
Yeah. See, I thought when they originally announced it that it was going to have like not necessarily as much of an MMO, but still like where you had other people running around like actual player, and then it's just a straight single player game. So that concept was kind of gone. Yeah, I was a little disheartened by it.
I mean, the biggest complaint I have heard is like there's a bunch of good content that, like Quidditch, for example, it's not going to have Quidditch, which is what most of the people that wanted to play the game, that's what they wanted. They wanted that. But they found out that it's not going to have that, so now they're unhappy.
Speaking of Quidditch, one thing I did not know, because I've not really read the Harry Potter books about Quidditch, that game's a lot worse than what the movie shows it.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
No, the rules. The game does not.
The rules?
The game does not end until somebody catches the snitch.
Right.
That means the game goes on, and they said that like there was a point where one game went on for almost a month. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many points that you score in that game. The snitch gives you 150 points. So once you catch whoever catches the snitch, the game ends. But it's only by whoever has those however many points. So if like let's say you're below, like the other team's got 500 points more than you do, and you capture the snitch, the game ends, but you still lose. But the game does not end. It does not end until somebody catches that snitch. It continues on into multiple days if it has to until somebody catches that stupid snitch. When I learned about that, I was kind of like, "What the hell? Did somebody not think about this?"
Probably not.
I don't know. It was weird, but yeah, like there was a lot of stuff in the game that people thought was going to be in there, and it just looked like another Harry Potter game, like that you could just, I don't know, like it won't be a $60 game for long.
No, it'll be a lot. It'll probably get Fallout 76,
Probably.
which went from $60 to $30 in a week after it came out.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then,
Yeah.
it's on Game Pass.
To this day, I am still happy that I did not spend the $200 for that version of the game that you guys got.
Could have had a power armor helmet. Man,
I don't care.
I was at work that day when it got announced that it dropped, that you could pre-order that $200 pack or whatever. I was like working my ass off trying to get my phone to work right so I could pre-order it. But I ended up getting it.
Yeah, that was back when you used to use track phone.
Yeah.
No, wait, you had the Samsung.
Did I?
Did you have the Samsung?
I don't know if I had.
I don't think you had the Samsung. I think you had a track phone at that time.
I think I had track phone, and I think I had like a gig of data for a month. So I had to.
Yeah, you had. Yeah, you were. We were all at work when we made this pre-order.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were on console, and me and Justin were out of the truck gate. And we all three of us like pre-ordered it at the same time together.
Yeah, it was nuts. Good times. Good times.
Yep, back when we could be stupid and irresponsible, and it didn't get us in trouble. And
Yeah. Now we have.
now it's now the three of us are in positions of power. We can't really do anything stupid.
No, but we have to deal with people that do stuff stupid.
Yeah, we can't do anything stupid, but we have to deal with stupid. might have a cage or tent, or like Battlefield. What?
For me to sleep.
Have you seen the new? Or like Battlefield 2042. Yeah, that's true. That died.
I could put
That
up
was
a tent in your room.
The problem with Battlefield 2042 was what they did to it. Oh man, that one. Oof. Like, have you seen the videos on Battlefield 2042?
No, I've not really followed Battlefield much.
It's an incomplete game. It literally is.
What is up with people
Like,
releasing games that are incomplete?
Like, okay, so like you would hide behind cover, right? And the bullet would be hitting the outer edge of the cover, but like when you are looking down your sights, it looks like you're aiming over the cover.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Okay, or there's power lines, right? So like, you know how there's like space in between power lines? You shoot at the power lines, it's getting stopped by the space in between the power lines.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah, so it's like a completely unfinished game. It's, ugh. Like, I don't know how you do that. Like, and then that's why, like, this year, for example, the Modern Warfare 2 has become very popular, and it's like being praised because it has the modes that Battlefield normally has. They have those modes too, and they're doing it better than Battlefield, which is so rare. Like, Call of Duty is not known for a good ground war mode, but they have a great ground war mode this time around.
Let me ask you something. On the multiplayer of Call of Duty, the Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
How is it set up for your characters? Is it like Black Ops 4 or something to where you just pick a certain character and you're stuck with his loadout, or can you completely customize your character and loadout?
You can customize everything.
Good.
Like, you have it's like Warzone. You have your operator, but
Diesel Man.
Your loadouts and everything are different. Night Diesel Man. But yeah, your loadouts and everything are customizable, and yeah, there's like a lot of customizations. And then not only that, there's a lot more things that are customizable with the guns now. Like, there's even different triggers. Like, so like you would have a more spring-loaded trigger or whatever, so it's like quicker firing. But like, the amount of stuff you can customize your gun with is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to actually playing. It's been a while since I've actually saw a Call of Duty game that I was excited to kind of play. This one I'm looking forward to playing it.
Yeah, in December they're gonna have 3-man co-op Spec Ops, so that's something that we could do. And like I said, there's Ground War. There's gonna be they're gonna have a Tarkov mode. Like, there's a lot of stuff that they're doing, and it's coming out in November.
Well, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to end up finding a way to get the game to see if it does go on sale during Black Friday or something, or if I can save up some money between now and a couple weeks to just drop.
Also, don't worry about buying the disc version of the game, or because
I'll probably buy the digital, so that way I like having Call of Duty digitals better.
Yeah, well, the issue too is the disc is literally, it's got 70 megabytes on the disc. The disc is just a startup for you to download the install.
Really? So
yeah.
It's just the startup of the licenses. Jeez. Yeah, I did hear that they were starting to do stuff like that. Like, when you buy a physical copy of something now, you're not actually owning the game still. So in like 50 years from now, if that server goes down, that game's not going to have anything about it. Not going to have anything on it. It's not going to be like where I can go grab one of my PlayStation games off of the shelf, my PS1s, put it into the console, whatever, and play it. It's not going to be like that anymore. Which is kind of stupid. You spend $60, $70 now on a game, and you just still don't even own it.
Yeah. Yeah. So if, like, shit hits the fan and, you lose your internet, you don't have any games you can play single player without internet.
Yeah, I remember when Xbox, when they were coming out with their Xbox One, and they were talking about their always on issue.
Yeah, always online.
Yeah, and then people were complaining about it, and then like I think the military or somebody in the military was like, "What am I gonna do over in Afghanistan? I can't play games because I don't have internet," or something like that. And then they started realizing that their military, they were gonna be on the negative side of that, so they.
Yeah. But look what's happening. They're bringing it back.
Well, I mean that's you can't really play games now anyway without being online. So what's the point?
Yeah.
You know, like if you download the game, if you don't, I don't know. It's just weird. It's not like what it was when we were kids, where you could just go and rent a game and then. It's like,
or even just teenagers.
Yeah.
Like I miss the old days when I go buy a GameCube game, pay $40 for it, and it came with it had the whole game already. It was polished. There's like hardly any bugs. I mean, there were still bugs, but it wasn't like near to the level as they are now. You didn't need patches to fix those bugs.
Nope. The patches was unheard of back then. Like you didn't
there
have
was
anything to download.
Nope. No patches, no nothing. The game was in pretty good shape. You could do whatever you needed to do with it, and it's just. And also, games were so customizable back in that day too. Like I didn't for instance, the old Madden football games. I used to go all out, where I would customize a whole team. I had NBA Live 2005. Or no, wait, I had an NBA game on my GameCube, and I completely customized my basketball team, like the whole entire basketball team, and made a custom team with our names, or with the we had all of our names were the players and our team name and everything, and our team logo, all of it was like everything matched like how it was in real life, and we were like a real NBA team. Can't do that anymore.
No. Yeah,
I did that one time with I had NBA 2K14, and I did that with a college basketball team. I created the entire team into the game, and used their team colors and everything, and can't do that anymore.
Nope.
Which is what I'm looking forward to the NCAA football game, but if it's supposed to come out next year, but if it's literally the same Madden garbage, I'm not going to buy it. They better bring back all the things that made the old NCAA games great, and if they don't, no one's going to buy their product. And I don't think they realize that.
Used to trade my games. Yeah,
hey, we did that with GameStop. We used to trade in games.
Before they had GameStop, I used to have a whole bunch of PlayStation games. I think I had one of those huge CD towers full. I think I had over 100 games or something on my PlayStation.
That was back when if you bought a crappy game, you were just stuck with it.
Yeah, that's what it was. You bought a game, you didn't like it. Oh well, there's nothing you could do unless you could sell it to one of your buddies. But otherwise, no, you were stuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then GameStop.
Or what we used to do between me and my buddies, we all had Game Boys, and we used to swap games back and forth. We'd be like, "Yeah, I want to play this Game Boy game you have. I'll let you play one that you want me. You want one that I own." I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, sure." And then we would just swap games back and forth.
I tell you, the first time on Game Boy Color when I played Pokemon, I think it was Silver, is the one I had. My brother had the gold one. That was oh man, I fell in love with Pokemon games back then. Ugh.
The only one I ever played was Emerald, and it was because I wanted Rayquaza. That was the only reason why.
Hey, he's a good Pokemon. I like Pokemon.
Oh, I got it. I got the Pokemon.
Did you?
I was so happy. Yeah, I was so happy.
Oh, good.
And then, but yeah, that was the only one I played on Game Boy Advance. I owned a Nintendo DS at one point too. That was I had the original blue Nintendo DS.
I don't think I had a DS.
Yeah.
I had a 3DS.
And I I had Nintendogs, and what other games that I had? I had that. I had Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Super Mario 64, DS. Was it New Mario Brothers?
Uh-huh.
Sonic Rush.
Oh.
I don't remember. Oh, and I there was also a few other games that I played on it that were like the Call of Duty games were fun on it. They were kind of weird, but they were fun on it.
Yeah, I remember those. They were kind of like, I don't know. They were. Yeah.
They looked funny. Like the graphics were kind of bad.
It was their attempt to trying to bring like a mainstream title like that, like a third-party game.
Did you ever play on a PSP?
Not a PSP. I had a PS Vita for a little bit. I still have a PS Vita game.
I played a Crisis Core.
Okay.
And Crisis Core was so good. And the beauty of Crisis Core 2 was like the replayability was so like great. Like you just replay the story over and over and over and over and over and over again. But what would happen is whatever skills or level ups you did just carried over with each one. So at one point I had Zack so overpowered that he could one-shot Sephiroth.
Well, that's what they're bringing. They're bringing Crisis Core to Xbox.
Oh, really?
You didn't see that?
What is it? Is it a remake or what is it?
It is just like the remake of Final Fantasy VII, only it's Crisis Core. Yeah,
I'm gonna look that up right now.
Sephiroth, all them. It looks good. I didn't know you. I didn't think you, or I didn't know you didn't know that. It's coming out. It's gonna be on Xbox. It's like the only version of Final Fantasy VII esque that you can get on Xbox. Remakes, I should say, because you could get the original Final Fantasy VII on Xbox.
It's coming out. Yeah, it is. It's $50. It's okay. So it's $50 right now.
Well, it's a full on game. Like they're putting.
It says Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion.
I think the reunion is just like
it's Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII HD remake, updated combat system.
If you've not seen,
please tell me this. What? No, I haven't. I didn't. When's it supposed to come out?
Not too far from now, I think, but it's not out
December
yet.
13th.
Yeah, but if you watch some of the videos, it's like really good. You gotta just gotta watch it. Jay does not buy portable consoles. Too many thieves in our streets. I can see that.
That's the.
But I don't really take my portable console, my Switch or anything like that. I don't really take that anywhere. So I mean, it just stays in the house.
I don't even have a portable console. My portable console is my phone.
Like I got an Oculus back here. It's not really portable, but I mean it's wireless. But I don't take it outside. I don't take the Switch outside. The only thing I take out is my phone, but that's just because it's my phone.
I used to, so at work, I used to take my Switch to work, and I don't know. I quit using it after I beat Breath of the Wild. I really didn't want to play on my Switch anymore. Like, I don't know why. I think it's because in my head, I just wanted the Switch to play Breath of the Wild. And then I did, and I also had Super Mario Galaxy, and then I beat both those games, and I just was done. I had Skyrim for it too, and
that's why I ended up getting a Vita. Was because at the time they didn't have the Switch; it was just the 3DS and the Vita. So I bought the Vita so I could take that to work to play on it. It kind of. They didn't they could have supported that thing and it would have been really good, but it was kind of underrated, I think.
Well, I remember Sony wanted this idea of a cell phone. Also, it's your mobile game, but it's also your cell phone. They wanted that, but the problem so they turned the Vita into something that was not your cell phone, but you could pay for monthly stuff so you can operate it on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I remember that.
And operate it on cell phone towers. But it was expensive to do.
Yep.
Like, it was not worth it at all.
No, it was cheaper to buy a phone with
Yeah.
a hotspot than it was to do that. But
yeah, because it was like $20 for like 2 days or something like that.
Yeah, it was stupid. But I can foresee, honestly, you mark my word, there will be a time when like Microsoft will do it or something to where your consoles will be on your phone and you just plug your phone into like you're going to play a console. I guarantee it might take a decade or so, but...
Well, I'm kind of curious what Nintendo does next.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because, okay, the Switch has been out since what? 2018?
It's been a couple days, yeah.
Been a couple days?
It's,
Nintendo Switch launch 2017, March 3rd, 2017. So it's been 5 years, almost 6 years since the Switch has been out. So what's their new console going to be?
Whatever it is, they've kind of backed themselves into a corner, and not necessarily a bad corner, but they had killed their handhelds by creating a handheld console. So usually what it was is they had two different markets. They had a handheld market, they had a console market. Now all of their games that were normally handhelds, which were like your Pokemon, your Pokemon Adventure games and stuff, they were all on your handhelds. Now it's on the Switch. So I'm pretty sure that whatever they're going to do, it's going to have to stay in the same line as what they're in now. Because if they were to try to go back to doing handhelds and consoles again, the market's going to freak. So
yeah,
more
it'll probably
likely,
explain why. It's probably a good example as to why Sony and Microsoft have just stuck with, the consoles instead of trying to innovate with the Switch.
I think Microsoft is got something there. It's got to still be in its infancy, but I could definitely see it doing good. You can, if your phone's good enough, you can stream Game Pass games on your phone.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I know that.
Almost a form of mobile of handheld. It's almost a form like that because you can get like a controller and you can hook your phone up, kind of thing like that, and play. So you could theoretically, I think I did it once, play Fallout 76 on your phone. I think I was doing that at work one day. The only problem is your connection to your network will generate a lot of latency and lag. Yeah. So it's not there yet, but yeah, I think with the Vita there was games that they had on the Vita that they didn't really have on the PlayStation. It's two different markets, but I don't think Nintendo can ever go back from what they've done. They have made a handheld console, and they're just going to have to do more re-editions of the version of the Switch. Because if they ever go back to where they're like, we're going to introduce the new Nintendo console and a handheld, and now these games are separated again. I think Nintendo's days are numbered on that one.
Yeah, it'll be because people will choose one or the other, especially with how expensive things are right now. Goodness.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it could be anything, but I don't know.
So I told my stepmom the other week how I skipped grocery shopping one week and how it saved me a whole bunch of money, and now she keeps checking up on me to make sure I'm eating. She's like, "Did you eat today?" I was like, "Yes, I ate today." She's like, "Are you sure you ate today?" "Yes, I ate today."
You just skipped one week of grocery shopping.
Yeah, I skipped 1 week of grocery shopping. She was like super concerned, like, "Do you have food? Or did you buy food? Did you go grocery shopping this week? Did you blah blah?" And I'm like I literally just cooked probably 2 days worth of lunch today. course, I ate a bowl of it, but I mean, I don't know. I've been eating a lot less too.
Well, I mean, the way things are, it's stupid.
Yeah, buying a lot of canned food, and which I know it's probably not good for me to be buying and eating the canned food, but what choice do I have?
You know, nothing's good for you. I really hated this. I might lose 50 pounds.
I mean, maybe.
I need to lose about 200.
What if you lose 200? You're gonna be what?
130.
10?
No, I'll be 130.
130.
No, I need.
That's not possible at your height.
I need to lose. I need to lose at least a human being. That's what I need to lose. A normal, healthy human being is the weight that I need to lose.
I've lost about 8 pounds. I'm noticing a difference since I started doing the walking and eating less.
Uh-huh.
My waist is starting to slim down a little.
Good. Keep on it. I'll have to come over and
I've also
we go to bed
stopped
that night,
eating a lot of stuff with bread in it.
I'll go walking with you that night before I stay the night in your bed.
No. You're not sleeping in my bed. I will flick peanut butter on your dick and make the dog eat you.
Boy, this night's getting kinkier and kinkier.
I mean, to you, if you like it.
No.
If you like it, if a dog bites your dick.
You're gonna flick peanut butter on my dick and let the dog lick it off. That's basically what you said. Like,
no, he'll probably no. This is what I'll probably do. He'll probably just sit there and go, no.
Anyway, but going back to what I was saying, like I went to a nutritionist once, and because I'm slightly overweight, and
yeah, he's really fat. Don't let him fool you.
But I went to the nutritionist, and they were giving me ideas of stuff to eat. And they're like, I need to stay away from like the heavy carbs and the pastas and stuff like that. That I need to start buying like fresh fruits and vegetables and eating more fiber and stuff like that. And I told her, I'm like, look, I don't want to sound stupid or anything or make it sound stupid, but I have a family of 4 people. And I have a 1 paycheck income. I'm like, The reason I eat a lot of that garbage is because it's a lot cheaper. I'm like, if you can show me a way to eat healthy and
healthier for cheap.
Yeah, for cheap, I will be okay with that. And she was like, well, if you look at the bulk prices of the stuff, and I'm like, no, you're not understanding. If I go buy a box of spaghetti for $1, or I buy a bag of carrots for $5, I can eat a lot more and have a lot more dinners on the box of spaghetti than I can on the bag of carrots. If I bought healthy food, I would buy a meal for 1 or 2 nights. And then I'd be wondering what I'm going to eat the next 5 nights. Whereas I buy spaghetti, I buy stuff to make chili, I buy stuff to make... the stuff that I buy is cheap because I can buy a lot of it because I have a large... not a large family, but a family of 4 people. So I can't afford to eat healthy. And that's what I think is like ridiculous. Like when we go and buy vegetables and a bag of apples is almost damn near $10 now.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It's like I was telling Justin. So last week when I went grocery shopping, I bought 2 pounds of beef, ground beef. It was $4.50 a pound, $4.50 a pound. This weekend when I went to buy more, it was $4.67 a pound.
Yep.
I'm like, what happened here? Oh, no, on top of that. So on Thursday, gas was $3.95 a gallon when I went to work. When I got off work, it was $4.29, or basically $4.30. I was like, what happened? Why did it jump 35 cents?
That's ridiculous.
In an 8-hour period.
Hamburger. When you go to the store, you buy just the wrapped up pack, right?
Yeah.
Of 80/20?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't buy that. buy the 5-pound or the 10-pound log. Okay?
Okay.
Now listen to me. Go buy yourself a box of wax paper and a box of foil paper. Take that 5 or 10-pound log, section them up. It's a hell of a lot cheaper doing it that way. That 5-pound log is $18. You're spending $4 per pound. You buy 5 pounds. That's over $20, right? That 5-pound is like less than $18 or $18. That 10-pound log is $30, I think. So you buy the 10-pound log for like $30, or 10 1 pounds for $4 a piece or something like that. You see what I'm getting at? So if you take it,
I don't have a weight scale to measure that.
Oh no. On that pack, if you flip it over on the back side, there's sections. They section them off in like if you buy the 5-pound pack, it's sectioned off in quarter pounds. If you buy the 10-pound pack, it's sectioned off in 1 pound marks. So you just take a knife and you just cut through it. And then what we do is I will go buy the 5 or the 10-pounder. I will section them off, wrap them in wax paper, then wrap them in foil, stick them in the freezer. And then I've got 10 pounds in the freezer. So that way it makes it a lot cheaper, because when you're buying 1 pounds for $4 or a little over $4, depending on what you buy, it makes it a lot cheaper. Yeah, next time you go,
like 2 pounds.
It's expensive when you first do it, but when you have 10 pounds in the freezer and you don't have to buy hamburger for a month for you because you are by yourself,
yeah,
you save that extra $10 every week, and it starts to cut back. But that's the crap that I have to look at. I won't buy anything less than 80-20, because then you're just buying water. But that's like the crap that I have to do.
Justin buys 90-10, so
that's even better. The leaner you get, the more value you get, but it gets a little bit more expensive. I always stick with the 80-20.
Yeah, but he buys the super lean meat.
It's better anyway. But I still
really
to buy the leaner meat.
I used to buy 70-30.
So look at it like this: the percentages 70-30, 80-20, 90-10. That percentage of 70-30, that 30% you don't eat. That 30% is the grease, the fat that you drain out. So
I see.
When he buys the 90-10 and he's buying a 1 pound thing of 90-10, he's getting close to 1 pound of meat that's going to be cooked. When you buy 70-30, you're only getting 70% of that as meat. So you're buying less meat in that. So you're not getting a full 1 pound in that thing. You're getting you're throwing away 30%. So I stay right in the center at 80-20, because 90-10's a little bit more pricey, and I can buy those big logs for $30.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't. Yeah, but I mean, it's all so expensive now, though. It's pretty ridiculous. Jay says wholesale is cheaper. Yeah, we know that, but the problem is we don't really have an opportunity to buy wholesale stuff.
Did you see the price of apple cider? Did you see that this year?
Oh, is it what, $3 now?
No, a gallon was $8.
$8 for apple cider?
Yeah, like I always wait.
I'm thinking of apple cider vinegar.
No. I always wait for like around September, October to buy apple cider, just like a holiday thing. And normally it's always been like $3 or $4 a gallon. This year is like, for a whole gallon, it was like $8. And I think a half gallon was like $4 something. That's stupid.
Wait until eggnog comes out. How expensive that's going to be.
Yeah, it's out now, I think. I've not looked at the price yet. I
was talking to Justin about this yesterday. So I was watching a video on YouTube. They were talking about all the earnings calls by a lot of the major companies for the last quarter, and they all of them mentioned how the wholesale price of goods has gone down. So they're having to pay less for goods, but they're refusing to lower their prices.
Oh yeah, it's not surprising. It's greed. That's all it comes down to.
We're literally getting screwed over.
Yeah, the whole minimum wage thing, everybody making $15 an hour. Oh, it's gonna be so much better. Well, everybody just raises their prices. No company is gonna.
That's not the problem. So this is the problem. All the money, a lot of these companies said that all the money that they're going to earn in the final quarter of the year is going to their profit margin. It's not going to anything else. They're already at their profit goals for the year. A lot of these companies are. Everything they're going to make in the last quarter is just going to just further their profit margin. And also, a lot of these companies too, they announced that they're going to be doing stock buybacks. You know what that is?
You talking about where they're buying their stock back from their people at lower prices?
They buy their own. They buy their own stocks. It inflates their stock market value, so it just increases the amount of money that they're making.
Isn't that illegal though?
Nope. Should it be illegal? Oh yes, yes. It 100 should be. Literally, the only people that are benefiting from that is the shareholders and the CEO.
See, I feel like that would be more on the side of insider trading. That's what it sounds like.
It's not viewed as that, though. It's viewed as the company's making an investment. Because the company's using its own money to invest in itself. But it's doing it.
What happens to the point when people can't afford to buy this stuff anymore?
Then they screwed up. Or, people just die. Honestly, that's what happens. People will literally just die. Because, you have to eat. There's no way you cannot eat. So...
No. Unless you start
So the price of... if the price of bread... If the price of bread, suddenly becomes, $5 a loaf, what do you do? Because you can't get bread anywhere else. I have to go to Walmart or Meijer if I want to go buy bread, actual good bread. If I want to buy crappy bread, I can go to Dollar General. If they raise it to $5, I'm gonna be like, well, where am I gonna get bread?
Start making.
I have no other choice. And the sad part is, these companies, they know that. They know there is no competition to make them drive down their prices. So that's why they're keeping them where they're at. Because they know no small mom or pop store is going to open up and go, oh, the wholesale price of bread is $2. I'll sell it at $3.
Yeah, no, they can't really compete.
And yeah, that's because it's too expensive. It's just ridiculous. We're getting starved out, Patrick.
Yeah, I figure, let's see, I'm almost 40. If I make it to 60, I've only got 20 more years left. I could make it that long. Unless we hit the lottery anytime soon.
I mean, at least, make it to where your kids are on their own.
Well, I mean, I figured, once that happens, that's them. That's on them.
Once they leave the nest.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be kicking them out here in a couple of years anyway, so... I
mean,
no.
Well, okay. So you have Zeke, who I think he'll be fine after he graduates high school. He'll be fine. Your daughter, on the other hand, is she going to still be in high school when she's in her 20s?
I don't know. I'm not wanting to talk too much about that on stream, but I will say that I'm not going to worry about pushing them out of the nest. I will try to do what I can to encourage them even before they hit 18 to at least get a job, so that way they can kind of prepare themselves for future. Because I never had that. I was allowed to not have to work until I think I was 19 or something. My dad came out to the garage while I was playing on my guitar, and he's like, "What do you plan on doing with the rest of your life?" And I think at that point that hurt so bad because it's not because he said that, but I think it's because I never really thought about it. And
not only that, he probably didn't help you. Your parents didn't sit down and help you plan for your future.
No, really they didn't. I never had any kind of a push or anything. I had to push myself to get out. And that's kind of, I think, the reason why I ended up moving with strangers down to Florida, because I knew that if I just had a job, nothing would force me to get out. And I never was encouraged to get out. I was never encouraged to get a job, really. I was just living. And then one day, I think he just was asking me what I was going to do the rest of my life, and I didn't have an answer, and it kind of hit home.
Here's the weird part for me was I was tired of the helicopter parents. Is what I was. When I was in school and stuff, so I was ready to be done with it. I was so done. I was like, when I'm 18, I'm gone. I cannot take this anymore. I felt like I had zero freedom And even to this day, if I go talk to my parents about it, they sit there and say, "You had freedom. We trusted you." I'm like, "No, you did not. You didn't let me go do anything. Like, I was not allowed to go, hang out with friends late at night during the summertime, when I had a car. I was not allowed to do any of that. Like, you guys didn't trust me that I was going to get home at a decent time. You didn't, you trusted nothing." So I was just like, I was ready to be out. And now, you know what they're trying to, now they want me to move back home. They've been wanting me to move back home now for about 5 years. And I'm like, no. I'm like, the moment I move back in your guys' house, there goes all freedoms.
Yep.
I don't have any freedoms after that. And they're like, no, it wouldn't be like that. You come, go as you please. I'm like, you know what I'm talking about. My own privacy, my ability to do what, I'm not going to have that. It's not going to be there. So no, I do not want to move. But now they have, my two of my siblings that, they've graduated high school. They still live at home. They have no plans to get out.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like that. Because
they're all fine with it. And I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how in the world, I really don't.
Some people don't want an empty nest.
My parents are satisfied with them staying home. Like, my brother doesn't even have a job. He's 22. Yeah, he's 22 and doesn't have a job. I would not have been allowed to live at home at 22 with no job.
Jeez.
So I'm just like, what changed? Because,
Maybe it was just you. Maybe that's all it was.
What do you mean it was just me?
Maybe they just didn't like you, and they were okay with everybody else just staying around, not doing anything. But you're like, no, not Mike. Mike needs to get out and do something with his life. Or maybe they expected more from you then.
Well, it seems kind of bull crap. It's like, yeah, I was the oldest, or I am the oldest, but at the same time, it just feels kind of crappy that I went through, all of high school dealing with, the helicopter parents and everything else, no freedoms, no nothing, no trust of nothing, yada yada. And then my brother did worse things than I ever thought about doing. Like, my brother at the age of 14 took his moped and drove all the way with it to Swayze and didn't say anything, just left. Didn't say anything to anybody. And it wasn't until a couple hours later they found out that he was gone. And the worst that happened is my dad's made him sell his moped. But he so he sold the moped. But then guess what? About a year later he just bought another moped. So it's like he got no punishment, pretty much.
Jeez.
But if I had done something like that with my car, my dad would have sold my car and I would never have gotten any freedom ever again. I would be stuck in prison until I graduated high school. And like I said, all he did was he drove to the Treasure Mart in Swayze, and just to look at antique goods, and then came back home.
How old was he?
14.
Oh.
And like I said, I was not allowed to drive. I was not allowed to do anything. It literally felt like I was not allowed to do anything. I couldn't just get my car and drive around. I couldn't. I had to have. If I was to drive somewhere, I had to have a purpose. If I didn't have a purpose, I couldn't go.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so it's like, what gives? Why were you so like this on me, and then you're not like that on them? They didn't have an explanation. They still don't. I'm still waiting for them to give me a good reason, but no, they hark it back to, we trusted you. No, you didn't.
Well, you're the oldest one, right?
Yes.
Well, that's probably one of the reasons why. Is parents are usually harder on their firstborn or their first child that they've got than their younger siblings. We are, and it's not that we mean to be. We are harder on our boy than we are on our daughter.
Yeah. Well, I would figure, whatever that they wanted obviously did not work, because I don't want like I don't want to go back and live with them at all. And I still hold, some kind of, I still hold some bitterness to how they were. Mike was not the favorite. No, I was not the favorite. Even though I was, like, they all said that. My dad says that I was the easiest child to raise because I just did whatever they asked of me, didn't give him any gripe, and didn't, like, have any problems, obeying. But, like, all the other three, they have a hard time with. So it's like, hello? So I was I was the better child being brought up, and then, but so it's like it was easier to raise you compared to our other ones. Oh, that's a nice thing to say. And because I was the obedient one, and then you had rebellious issues out of the other three, so I made life easy for you. Is that it? Like, come on. You'd think that I made life easy for you. You would have gone easy on me, but you didn't.
It was just easier for them to control you. That's pretty much what they were saying.
Oh, trust me. I had so many arguments with them both. Like, because they would tick me off so much. Because I'd call them out on it. I'd call out on the bullcrap. And, they didn't care. I was just like, okay, whatever.
Well, I think at a certain age, part of the thing as being a parent is, like, getting your child ready for the outside world. Like, I get it. You're 14, 15, you think you know everything, and you want to get out there in the world, but the parent needs to keep an eye over the kid. But I think also, too, they should also be a little bit, like, by the time that they hit to being an adult, the kid's wanting to get out of the house, for the most part.
Yeah, that was me. And now the kids don't really want to leave the house. They want to stay there. It's like, because all they know is the house. They don't know anything else.
It is scary, man. The first time you step foot out of your own home, the idea that that's not going to be your home anymore, that's scary. Like, it really is. I remember, like, I don't know how I made it. I went and lived on some guy's couch for a month and then moved into his garage for another 5 months before I could make enough money to get my own place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I did it. It was terrifying. I woke up, because I flew down there. I woke up that morning in my bed, and that night I went to sleep on his couch. Like, it was freaky. I mean, it really was. I went and flew. The flight was only like 2 hours to go all the way down to Cape Coral, Florida. And I don't know how I did it. I really don't. I mean, if it wasn't for World of Warcraft, I would have never made it in Florida, because the rent, everything was so freaking expensive. And we lived off of, when we got married and stuff, we lived off of ramen noodles for a couple weeks because of the pay. It was bad. It really was.
Yeah.
I was making, when I was there, I was making $10 an hour, and that was he wasn't taking taxes out on me because it was something stupid. So I was taking taxes out on myself, and I was having to hold on to that money and save it. And it got to a point where I could not afford to do that anymore. I had to literally use my entire check to pay my bills, and my bills were literally rent, auto insurance. We had to have phones, cell phones. That was the only thing that I considered as one of my unnecessary expenditures, and the other one was internet with World of Warcraft. And then we had electricity. But that was all of our bills. I didn't have any credit cards. I had no loans. I had no car loan. I take that back. I did have a buy here, pay here car, but it was like $1,500. And that was it. And it got to the point where I was, like I said, I was making $10 an hour. And when the housing market started to slow down, he couldn't pay me that wage anymore. And he looked at me and he's like, how much do you need to live to be able to live off of? And I knew he was hurting and we weren't having work. And I told him, I need to be able to make these bills paid. I need at least $350 a week. And that's what I was getting paid for probably like 6 months. And $350, my rent was $700 a month. So two of my week's paychecks went to rent. And my other bills came out to being about $500. So at the end of the month, I had about $200 left over that we had to live off of. And that was World of Warcraft, which was $15 a piece for our subscription. So that was $30 a month. And ramen noodles, packets of ketchup, a few squares of cheese here and there, and until it picked back up to where we ended up getting and working with Margie Getty's, which kind of helped us out of that, but it was still hell. But yeah,
Sounds
I mean,
like
it freaking sucks getting started. Nothing's stable.
Yeah, I can believe it. It's
Now I've got the mindset where I'm like, who gives a fuck?
yeah, yeah, no doubt. It's pretty wild, like how things have changed so much.
Yeah,
Back when I first moved out on my own and everything, this was 2010 when I got my own place. Well, I had a roommate at the time, and I was making $10 an hour. But $10 an hour in that time period felt like a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Like even when I worked at McDonald's for a couple of years, making $7.25 an hour, that the $7.25 was still enough. Like, I still got to enjoy the things. I even like my Xbox broke. I got to be able to go out and buy a brand new Xbox 360. Not only that, it was the 200 gig Xbox 360.
Oh, the big one.
Or the 250 gig, yeah. And it came with Skyrim. It was the first time I ever played Skyrim, was off that Xbox. It came with a digital copy of Skyrim. And, yeah, I played that. And, I was able to afford that. And even though I was working $7.25 an hour at McDonald's, I lived like that for 2 years. And then got the jobs that we work at now. And that felt like a lot of money. Just getting, from that to that, felt like a lot of money. And then I lived on my own for a bit. I felt like a lot. I was making plenty of money then too. And then, but like literally, like I was telling Justin, this year went ridiculous. It went from last Christmas, I gave away like $300 to my family members, and this year I can't even do that. I can't even do $100. Like that's how expensive things, like that's how bad things went.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you doing for Christmas? Can you guys even do anything this Christmas, or like, what have you told your kids?
I when I get my tax check, I take money and I put back in the savings for Christmas. So in February, whenever I get my tax check, whatever, I have my Christmas money. So they get their Christmas. I don't ever not get them Christmas because I don't want it to be kind of like some of my childhoods and stuff where other things are more important.
Yeah.
So no, like when I get that large check, that money's there. If I didn't get that money, then what I normally have done in the past is I start early and I just start taking like $20 out a paycheck, $20 out a paycheck, and throwing that into the savings. That's what I used to do. And then, but now it doesn't matter how big of a tax check I might get or whatever. I always take like $1,000 or so, if not more, and then just throw it into savings strictly for Christmas. Because otherwise, there's no way in hell.
Yeah, there isn't. I don't even think you'd be able to do anything for Christmas this year.
No, like I make sure that money is there. Like when it comes to the kids' birthdays and stuff like that too, I start like packing money in way in advance. Like we got our Christmas shopping done probably like in September. Okay, so I usually wait until it gets closer to the end of the year, just in case if something new comes out that they might want. And then we usually start buying the stuff when it hits September, so that way we've already got the stuff and wrapped and ready to go.
This year, Christmas is looking pretty pathetic for all of us.
No, it sucks.
Like, I showed my parents what I want for Christmas. I want this. You ever heard of an Alexa Pure? Alexa Pure?
No.
Alexa Pure.
I don't know what that is.
Or Alexa Pure, whatever. It is a water filter, but it's basically like survivalists use this thing. It's you have this part of it, and then this part of it that houses the filtration, and then this part of it where it takes the filtered water, and then it has a spigot that you pour the water out of.
Wait, it's not like
I wanted
a
it.
bag, is it? Where
No, it's a big metal. It's about this. It's hard to. It's about this long,
okay,
but you set it up like this, and it could. The filters are good for 5,000 gallons,
oh wow,
and it's just a round, like big round metal, like two big round pieces of metal, like bucket looking things. And you pour water at the top. You fill up the top of it. It filters all the water into the second part of it, and that's where you like pour the water out. The whole reason why I was doing this because, our water is disgusting in this town. This I don't. Have you drank this water before?
No, I don't believe so.
It
Other
is
than like at
disgusting.
work or something.
No, they're on a different well, or they're on a different water.
Okay.
They don't get city water. They get a different water.
Then no.
Okay, so the water in this town is freaking gross. So I hate drinking it. So instead, what I do is we buy bottled water.
Yeah.
So we buy bottled water. That's how we drink the water. It's gross, dude. But like, I tried. Somebody at work has one of them, and they brought in a bottle of water for me to try, and it tastes pretty good. It tastes like exactly like the water we buy.
Huh.
So I was like, oh well, if I could convince them to get this for me for Christmas, it's like
So
almost $300.
you could put a barrel out and catch rainwater, pretty much, and then just start drinking that.
Yeah, just pour the rainwater into the thing, and it filters it all out.
Let's start doing that then.
Huh?
Start doing that. Start catching rainwater, so that way by the time you get the thing, you can start filtering rainwater.
I don't have a way to capture rainwater.
Just
Instead, what I was gonna do was I was gonna get a pitcher for my fridge, and then just buy a bunch of like those big plastic bottles, and just fill those up for work and take them into work. Like take 2 of those to work, and that's how I drink water at work. And then fill the thing up before I leave for work, so it filters. It's got filtered water when I come home. Fill them back up, put them back in the fridge, take them into work again the next day, and then use the pitcher, drink out of the pitcher when I'm at home.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. You'll have to, if you do get it, you'll have to let me try some, because that might be something I want to get. Because, can you just take regular, like, well water, kind of, or not? I mean, just like river water?
Yeah, supposedly, yeah, you could just filter river water into it.
Yeah, if you do get it, I'll have to try some, because that might be something I might want to get, even just to have as a backup.
Yeah, like I said, the whole point of it is like it's so we could stop buying water, like save money by not buying these bottled waters.
Yeah,
and then not only that, if Justin likes the water, then he would do the same thing. We would just share it.
Yeah, that's
just make sure to fill it.
Better idea.
Make sure to fill it up. I'm going to tell him like, if you pour water out, make sure you put water back into it, boy, or I'll come over there and whoop your ass.
See what
if I get home from.
What you could do is just have like on your house like a big huge ass funnel that funnels in the rainwater into that thing, and it just feeds it into the pipes into your house. It'd work perfectly.
I don't know if I would still drink it.
Will I sell my water? Like you want to buy my bath water? Is that what we're talking about? Gamer boy bath water?
Three-way plays water.
We could all. There we go, Mike. We could all get in a bathtub together and then sell that water. So it's all 3 of us in it.
That would be ass water.
Well, I mean, maybe.
It would totally be ass water.
We sell your water. Unless Jay's like he, that one TikTok where it's like sending water in a box to Africa. Have you seen that one?
No.
You haven't seen that?
You haven't been responding to the TikToks that I've been sending you though.
Oh, I'm sorry. I see some of them. and then I'll watch them sometimes, and other times like I don't have my phone on me because the kids have it or something like that, and then I don't ever see it because they silence the crap.
Or you just yeah, because you don't want them to see what me and Justin say.
No, I figure they probably see all kinds of weird crap that comes across. I don't know. Mike, I'm ready to get off of here though. I need to go
All right.
purge.
I'm ready to use the bathroom.
You gotta go use the restroom. Take the camera in there so you can stream you using the restroom.
No way, man. I don't want them to hear that. It's going to sound like a blowout.
Ew. Alrighty,
Good grief.
I will talk to you later, Mikey, and I will.
right.
I will definitely be on Tuesday to stream some more Silent Hill or something like that. But all right, have a good night.
All right. Good night, everybody.